Most B2B websites are built to describe. They list services, stack up features, and point everyone at the same contact form. They don't guide, they don't qualify, and they don't convert the way they should. I'm Jeremy Bayless, co-founder of Filament. In this webinar, I'm going to walk you through how we think about customer experience strategy and why it's silently holding back your company's go-to-market. Here's what we see constantly. Your audiences are interacting with your site in ways that no longer match what the website was built for. ICPs shift, messaging gets vague, and the structure of the site stops reflecting how your actual buyers learn, compare, and decide. The fix isn't more content for its own sake, it's guided pathways, so each audience can quickly tell whether your solution is for them. Because the real goal isn't an online brochure, it's a website that behaves like a revenue engine. So where does Filament sit in this? We help you clarify the audience, the message, and the journey foundations that shape the entire experience. We find where buyer journeys break and why they stop converting. We redesign websites as guided, intention-led paths, not content libraries. And we create dev-ready UX documentation so that the right thing gets built the right way, whether it's your dev team or ours. Here's the philosophy underneath all of this. We don't start with design. We start with the GTM foundation. We start with the market and whom you serve, the message and what you say, the experience and how your prospective buyers learn, and activation with how buyers should engage and be engaged. If any one of those is unclear, the website experience inherits that confusion, but get them right and the website finally has something solid to be built on. And the difference this makes is significant. When foundations are unclear, buyers second guess what you offer, developers build features that don't necessarily solve real problems, and conversion slows or stops or can't start if there isn't any. When foundations are clear, though, buyers qualify themselves faster, developers build with confidence, and the website functions like a revenue engine instead of a brochure. In practice, that means using the GTM foundation to understand who each audience is and what they're trying to accomplish, and where they lose trust is where it's at. We design guided buyer paths that clarify thinking quickly, cut unnecessary steps, and move people from curiosity to consideration faster. The result? Instead of dozens of disconnected pages and forced self-navigation, buyers get clear entry points and a streamlined decision-making experience. This is the framework, built in 4 phases. Audience understanding, which includes persona refinement, jobs to be done, buying committee mapping. In the experience diagnosis, journey mapping, task analysis, and identifying where buyer journeys actually break. Experience and UX strategies so that we're structuring principles, information architecture, content structure, and make page-level recommendations. And dev-ready UX delivery, with wireframes, prototypes, annotated specifications, and acceptance criteria your developers can build straight from, and acceptance criteria your developers can use straight away. Some of the blockers we find most often include unclear positioning, fragmented journeys, premature book a demo pushes before any trust is built, corporate jargon, gated information that should be free, and dead-end pages with no clear next step. Every one of these is fixable, but you have to find them first, and most teams are too close to their own site to see them, or they're too stretched across too many competing priorities to deal with this. None of this obviously happens in a vacuum. We bring sales, marketing, design, product, support, and leadership into the same room before design ever starts. Everyone aligns on the audience, the journeys, and the direction. So what makes this different? At Filament, we fix the foundations before we touch design. We align audience, message, journey, and UX together. We remove the friction that actually kills conversions, and we deliver dev-ready UX that's genuinely easy to build from. We're differentiated because we understand B2B complexity. Multiple audiences, multiple journeys, multiple decision makers. We do this as specialist B2B GTM partners. Our go-to-market strategies are award-winning, and we're recognized by Omdia Canalis as one of the top agencies globally for technology vendors. Filament is built by a team with real experience, not generalists guessing at what tech buyers need. If your website isn't converting the way it should, the fix usually isn't a new homepage. It's a clearer strategy for how buyers are supposed to move through your website. That's what CX strategy gives you. If you want to talk through your customer experience strategy for your website, let's talk.